Hopefully I'm fine. I feel like I'm not. Yeah, that's probably better. Hey peeps! Good morning, evening, afternoon. Welcome to another video. Sorry for that wild entrance. I'm feeling a bit crazy this morning from this all. It's 1:30 on a Saturday. My mum's still asleep. Let me shut my door. Nah, that's shut close enough. So, today I'm doing a January favourites. It is currently 3rd of February. Hopefully this will be up in the next couple of days. I've never done a monthly favourites before. Let me know if you like it and I might just do a couple more for you. I usually feel like it's hard to keep track of stuff, but I've been noting stuff down, and obviously a lot of it I got for Christmas in December, so this January I'm really liking it. Anyways, I'm just going to get on with it because I don't want this to be a crazy long video. I've got my little list and I've got kind of 3 categories. I've got films and TV, music, and just other things. I'm going to start off with films and TV. First of all, top of my list has to be Pitch Perfect 3. Oh my god, if you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing? I don't know if it's still in cinema. Came out 20th of December. Saw it on the release day. Saw it again like a couple weeks later. It's so good. The cast are all so talented. Of course, Anna Kendrick, my bae, is in it. Including like Anna Camp and Haley Steinfeld and oh my god, I've had a mind blank. What's the face that plays Chloe? Hang on. Brittany Snow, of course, how could I forget? Anyways, yeah, really good cast. I'm Rob Wilson. I need to stop. You know who's in it if you've seen it, and if you haven't, go watch it. There's obviously the first one and the second one, which I think they're all equally good, but probably just because I'm a massive fan and they're my favourite films ever. I know a lot of people don't agree, but a lot of people said the second one is as good as the first one, which is hard to do. And the third one is just wild. I think, without giving too much away, if you've seen the first one, the third one is more it's quite a different vibe to the first two, because obviously they're not in college anymore, and there's a lot of like travel-y and like dramatic there's a lot of action. I was basically teared up the whole time, and the last song got me both times I've seen it. Can't wait for it to come out on DVD. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk too much, I just blabbered on, but that's because it's Pitch Perfect and you all know how much I love it. But anyway, Pitch Perfect 3 is the first thing. Secondly, so that's the only real kind of film that I've been loving this month, but when we get to TV, AHS, American Horror Story on Netflix, Roanoke. My Roanoke Nightmare, oh my god. It is, if you don't like scary things, don't watch it. It's terrifying, but in an amazing way. It's so cleverly done, it's like got amazing graphics and everything. And yeah, I couldn't stop watching it and I can't wait for the next one. I've seen all the American Horror Story. Stranger Things 2, also on Netflix, of course. I'm sure most of you have seen it, or at least seen season 1. So good, answered so many of the questions, was really fulfilling. Again, insane cast, like for young kids, like they're so talented. Like, haven't seen Stranger Things 2, definitely watch it. It lives up to their standards. Okay, the next thing, oh my god, I am late to the bandwagon on this, but Skins. Thank the Lord it's on Netflix. Basically, I was at Robert's like a couple weeks ago, and he had the box set, and I was like, oh, I've never seen Skins, is it good? And he was like, yeah, do you want to watch one? Watched one episode. In the next week, right, bear in mind, I've never binge watched before other than Friends, but I've already seen it all. But I was halfway through volume/season 2 in a week. That is good for me. I just couldn't stop watching it. It's so good. It's not what I expected. When I saw the adverts when it first came out, I didn't think it was like about a group of school teenagers, but it's so relatable and it's really like, it hits me, like I feel like I'm so emotionally invested in it already. From like the second episode I was like, like getting proper like in with the characters, and I'm now on season 3. And I haven't watched it in like a solid week because of art and everything at school, so I need to get back on that. And then lastly for films and TV is Miranda. I love Miranda and I think I've seen them all, but only recently have I started rewatching them and stuff, and they're just so funny, just proper my kind of humour, just so easy to watch, and yeah, Miranda Hart is such a G. Now moving on to music. One is Echoes by, I think it's just Echoes by Echoes. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, released in 2016, and it doesn't have much kind of many kind of words, so it's a lot like musical. I'll give you some examples. Anyway, yeah, I recommend that. And secondly, Cody Simpson, his album Free, which was released in 2015, which I've recently downloaded, and I'm obsessed with all the songs, but again, it's really nice, like, quite chill, kind of summery, and it's currently raining outside, so that's nice. Oh, I love this one. It's one of my favourites, Happy Little Hippie. Then my other favourite song, which I have done a cover of, cheeky plug, check it out if you haven't already, is actually from the Dreams advert, Last Request, but the Dreams version is by Amberly Irish. She's got an amazing voice, and I've just been listening to this song on repeat.
Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug your shoulders.
Then this song, which is a funny story, because I actually first heard it when I was with Morden and Simon and Michael in London, and we were actually in JD. Michael was waiting for them to bring some shoes for him to try on, and I heard this and I was half asleep, but I really liked it, so I Shazammed it, and I have it, and it's just really like fun. I don't think I even told you, it's by Avicii and it's called What Would I Change It To? Then of course, linking back to the films, the Pitch Perfect 3 soundtrack, it's gotta be. I downloaded all 3 soundtracks, I listen to them all the time when I'm walking the dog, when I'm on my way to school, when I'm at school, when I'm at home, just all the time. It's so good, and I could just listen to all of them, but particularly Anna Kendrick's voice, forever. Then of course, the Sam Smith album, everyone loves the thrill of it all. If you haven't heard it, where have you been? I don't know if it's won any awards yet, but it should, and it probably will. Absolutely amazing. He's a very talented being. And then lastly, on the music thing, is Apple Music in general. So I've been saying I've downloaded all these albums, and usually I'd pay for my music, and I've probably spent a ridiculous amount just on songs, and everyone's like, oh, you should get Spotify. I tried it, wasn't really my thing, and also I already had loads of stuff downloaded on iTunes anyway. So I invested in Apple Music. I'm still on the free trial at the moment, but I think me and my dad are going to work towards actually signing me up to it fully, because it's so good. You can just get whatever song you want whenever you want, and then just delete it when you feel like it. So highly recommend Apple Music if you don't already. If you're a Spotify Premium person, no shade, but this is me. Now on to just general things. I've got most of them to show you. So first of all, my main Christmas present from my mum, which was a surprise, my GHD hair curlers. So this is not natural, as I'm sure most of you know. My hair is naturally crazy straight, and since having it short, and since last summer when Emily, shout out, first curled it for me, I've been obsessed. I just love how it looks, and I always stole my mum's GHD straighteners. So for Christmas she surprised me by getting me my own. They look like this. They're very good. They heat up very quick. They've got a little bit of gold there. They're like really thin. They're quite small, so to get them like tight curls. They've got hairspray all over that's been burned out of my locks. Lovely. But anyway, yeah, I highly recommend them. I don't know how much they are. Obviously they're a present, but yeah, they're very good. They get used a lot, and they do the job extremely well. Next up, my main Christmas present from my dad, which was these trainers. They are Adidas NMDs. I've talked about them in my vlogs before, but I'm obsessed with them. They are the most me shoes ever. I've worn them so much, other than when it rains, because I want to try and keep them fresh, but they just go with everything, and I can't wait till summer when I'm going to wear them. I'm literally going to live with them. They are the comfiest pair of shoes I own, and I'm obsessed, and I've wanted NMDs for ages, so thank you to my mum and my dad for these 2 presents. Next up is my main present from Christmas from my gran and granddad, because they paid for half of it. Well, they got me a gift voucher for Zara, and then my parents helped fund the rest of it. But basically they wanted, like, I talked to my parents about getting like a nice big winter coat that's really cosy and goes with everything and can be a bit smart, a bit casual. I saw this one in Zara when I was with Grace, and I had my eye on it for a while, and I showed my mum, she really liked it, so I got that. Don't have it here to show you, but if you've seen any of my vlogs, I would have been wearing it since Christmas because I live in it, it's so perfect. I asked my mum to wash it and I don't know where it's gone. I've looked around the house and I can't find it, so it'll be here somewhere. But yeah, that coat has really made my January a lot easier. Next up is an obvious one. I didn't know if I even needed to put this in my favourites video, but I feel like it wouldn't be a true favourites video of mine if it didn't have hairspray in, because you all know that I'm a bit addicted to hairspray. I always carry at least a little bottle. In my school bag I have a full-size bottle, and I like to use the Tresemme 5 Salon Finish Freeze Hold. It's like the strongest one they do because, again, my hair is so straight that like when my mum curls her hair, it falls out in like an hour. So this bad boy, absolutely cover it so it's nice and crunchy for a good few days. That does the job. Next up, this, which I got at Christmas, and I think I'd heard of it like from YouTubers, like when I was a bit crazy in the summer or whatever, but I'd never smelt it, and oh my goodness, it smells so good and so like luxury. That's what I feel like Body Shop do a really good job at making affordable products that smell like $1 million. Okay, so this is the Spa of the World Hawaiian Kui Rich Nurturing Body Cream, and I don't know what to tell you other than go and smell it, and it's made my arms so soft and smells so good, and it's just really, really nice, and again, affordable. And along those lines, I also like to use most nights the Zoella Hand Cream Winter Wonder Hand, because you know I love Zoe, I have most of her beauty products. It smells great, does the job, and in winter you can't afford to be having dry skin, you know, you've got to keep all that moisture in your bod. The next two are a bit random, but my mum's been trying to get me more like house trained. So I have learned how to hoover and how to iron, which I actually really enjoy them, hence why they're on my favourites videos, because hoovering, I put my earphones in, put my music on full blast, one of the songs I've probably already told you about, and I just get in the jam. It's really satisfying watching like mud be picked up and stuff, you know. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah, and ironing, stick on an episode of Skins, do the ironing. Steve has some nice fresh shirts. It's delightful. And the last physical thing to show you is this little guy. This is Finch, and he is our baby, and he's in my favourite video because he is one of my favourite parts of January. He's named Finch because that is the main character in, damn, what's the book called? I think it's All the Bright Places, and yeah, and he's from IKEA. He's really cute, and he stays next to or in my bed pretty much every night. And that is all I have for you for my January favourite. I say all I have, that was a bloody lot, and this is a really long video, and I'm sorry, I'm going to try and edit out all my rambling. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, let me know if you want another favourites video. Like, subscribe, and all the YouTubey things. Be prepared for the Music Mondays, the extra videos like this, the weekly vlogs. I'm trying to get back on it in the new year. I need to shut up is what I need to do. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Yes, you're my favourite too, Jess. Yes, you are. You're always my favourite. You're my favourite boy in the whole world. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so cute. Aww.
Oh, I shit myself.